Oh, hello there, my name is Brianna, and I like to teach people makeup like they are toddlers, and for today's makeup lesson, I'm going to show you how to do this really cool tortoise shell eyeshadow look for hooded eyes and beginners. Before anything, we have to prime our eyelid skin. Don't backtalk me. You're gonna do it and you're gonna like it. If you don't have like an actual eye primer, you can use concealer or foundation. It works in a pinch. 1 or 2 swipes of eye primer. You don't need a lot of this. If you apply too much, it's gonna look cakey and gross. Tap it in with my finger until it's all blended in and nice and not patchy. I want you to grab what's called a packing brush. These should be pretty thin and flat while also having a curve to it. We're gonna start with the lightest eyeshadow first because if we make any mistakes, it's very easy to wipe it away. I'm going to take a yellow eyeshadow. You can also use tan or orange. And if you're like, why do you keep looking over to the left? I'm narcissistic. Okay, I'm looking at the viewfinder. I don't know how this camera works, and I'm afraid when I go to edit this footage, it's all gonna be corrupted and fail. So I'm sorry that I keep looking to the side. I've had this camera for 2 years, but it's still a learning process, okay? I never said I was technology savvy. I also never said I was a professional. Stop raising your eyebrows up. If you raise your eyebrows up, I'm gonna fucking sue you. This is because if you raise your eyebrow up, and you put this in your crease, when you fully relax your face, it gets covered up. Do you see this little flap of skin right here? I want you to tap a line above it. This is your guideline. You have to bring your eyeshadows this high up in order for people to actually see what you're doing. Think of this as like a little half circle. What we want to do now is draw a little triangle at the end of the eye. And you might be like, Brianna, whoa, that's a lot of fucking words, a lot of fucking shapes. Calm down. Just watch. At the bottom of your eye, you're going to draw a line up, and then we're going to drag this line up to the top of our crease. Like that. So if you look, we have the perfect winged eyeshadow shape. Now you can take more eyeshadow and just fill in everything. If it's looking patchy, uneven, take a lot more eyeshadow on that brush and really pack it on. I want you to grab what's called a pencil brush. In comparison, you can see that it's very small and circular. We're gonna take our second darkest color, which is like an orangey brown. If you overthink this, you're gonna fail. Don't overthink it, just have fun with it. I'm gonna start tapping little blobs of color. I'm just pressing it on with my brush, nothing crazy. If you wanna follow like an actual design, follow a design, or you could just make random fucking blobs wherever you want. It doesn't matter. These are my blobs. Do you like them? Leave me alone. I'm going to have you grab an even smaller brush. We're gonna take black. In between each of these orangey spots, we're gonna tap black. I'm just pressing it on with my brush very lightly. The reason why I'm using a smaller brush is so that I don't just cover everything up with black. Now here's kind of the really annoying part. We're gonna be going back and forth with the orange and the black a couple times. A little bit more orange. And I'm just gonna go over the spots one more time. And I'm kind of bringing the orange out a little bit. Going back into that tinier brush with more of that black and doing the same thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little bit more of that yellow, that first color we used, and just brighten up a couple areas by tapping this on. I took a white eyeliner, this one is from NYX, and I outlined the top of this. I took a brown gel liner, this one's from Maybelline, and I put this in my waterline, and then I blended it out with my finger. Yes, I just rubbed the fallout in my under eye so it looks smudged and gross. I'm using the L'Oreal Big Deal mascara. And then for lashes, I just have this random pack from Amazon. It says MX3, if that helps, I don't know. But these are like a flared cat wing type shape. Oh, that's pretty. That's so fucking pretty. And you are done. I hope you liked it. Goodbye.